Hey, hey, hey. Um, just a quick thing before this starts. I'm still, I still kind of have a cold, so I'm sorry for my voice, but I wanted to show you how I work in FireAlpaca, just like a really quick thing to show you from the start to the end, um, how I use the layers and all. So, for a new canvas, you just go to File, New, it's all simple. You can choose the comic. The comics are pretty, well, it's kind of hard to like get used to them. I didn't work with them much, but here you go. Here's your new canvas. All of the canvases you have are up here. You can switch between them. Um, so that's like a quick thing. You like first time I used FireAlpaca, I freaked out. I didn't know this was here. I thought I lost all my progress. So just so you know, it's here. You didn't lose anything. So I think these are, well, this is the pen. You have lots of options. The brushes in FireAlpaca are really good. I really like them, and just well, FireAlpaca is really good in general. This is the size of the brush. You can see the circle moving as well, and this is the opacity. Just like this is the eraser. This is the pixel brush. This is kind of if you have a line, you can move it like this. This is basically just shape tool kind of. This is the bucket. This is the gradient. These are really useful. With the gradient, you can choose foreground, which is only the one color, and then you can choose background, which is the both colors you can have. You switch between the colors just by clicking them, and this thing that makes the brush you use become an eraser, just like that. It's really neat. Then these are all the selections. I never even used this. This is the text tool. You can write anything, it shows up here. And these are just color picker. You can move the canvas with this, just the basic stuff. So let's get right into it. So I'm just going to quickly sketch something. Just you already have the one layer. I don't pick anything else. I am using a tablet, by the way, but FireAlpaca is pretty good with a mouse as well, I have to say. So I just quickly something very fast for this video, so it won't be long, 10,000 years. So here is the opacity of the layer, and usually you want your sketch to be light so you can see what you are doing really. Another cool thing about FireAlpaca is you can use a reference. If you don't have it somewhere when you install it, you can go to Windows, find preference and click it so it will have the check thing in there. So if you click the reference, you don't have anything in there, but if you click this button, you can select what you want to like be there. So let's say I'm going to draw blue pearl. So I can just put it in here, pick the colors straight from the picture, zoom in, zoom out. It's simple. But it's really helpful. So here we have new layer. By double clicking the layer, you can rename it. So let's just put sketch, enter. Now on this layer, I'm going to do the line art. Mostly it will be another sketch, but we're making it fast. It's going to be long anyway. I'm really sorry. Just the nose. Always need the nose. Oh, also this is just I think you can understand what this is. Zoom in, zoom out. You can rotate your canvas with this, and like move it like this. And here are the undo and redo. I'm not sure how that's called. Oh jeez, that's bad, but let's pretend we can see that. Gonna fix it up with the eraser now. This little button right here is to like make the thing visible, so we don't need the sketch anymore. So now here we have the line art. So when you can, and here you don't need to color everything, but then you also make new layers with this. And if you want to be really tidy, you can make this, which is a folder. And let's say I'm going to make this the colors. And when you want something in there, you just kind of smack it right in there. So now it's in the folder, and you can close it because sometimes I have like 10,000 layers in there, so you don't want that. And make it visible and invisible with that. I usually start with the skin. So just really quick. Also, if your line art is more tidy than this, you can use the selection tool and use that, which is a lifesaver, and then Control and D to unselect it. That was really fast with that, you see? Now, here is a really cool thing about the layers. Make a new one and click clipping. Now it just does this thing. It shows you that it is latched onto this layer. You can make it skin. So now what this does is whatever you do, it will stay in that specific layer while still being a new layer, which is really cool and useful. Now the blending with layers, just play around with it and you'll see what it does. It basically just changes color, then the effects of it. Multiply is the one that makes it dark. You'll find out by yourself. So hey, cool. Now we got it kind of shaded. Again, clipping group, screen makes it lighter. Got that. Oh, would you look at that? Wait. Then here's again the opacity. You can change it how you want. Now, also if the other thing is protect alpha, which basically is the same thing as clipping group, but it doesn't create another layer. So you can draw only on this thing, but it's in the layer, and you can. I prefer clipping group because it makes me feel more reassured, like it's on a layer and not on the main layer. It really depends on your preference. What I like to use the gradient for in FireAlpaca is the blush. That one's pretty big. Just kind of like give it some more depth. It's a simple thing. And you basically can do that with everything. Also, if you are really new to this, you can, well, basically, just put the layers under each other, and then when the layer is under the thing, it will draw under the thing, if you didn't get that by now. So it's basically the same color, okay. And of course, you don't need to make so much layers. Some people like to draw one layer, just use one layer for everything, or anything. It really depends on you, how you want to draw, how you want to do it. I usually end up with around 40 layers. As I said, it really depends on you. Here I'm just going to show you how the Protect Alpha can work. So I'm going to pick a darker shade, just kind of shade it like this. Very simple, very fast. As you can see, I changed the opacity on the thing. That's a cool way of shading as well. Now pick a lighter color, make the shines. Make it shine here as well. Since it's a bodysuit, it's very tight and shiny, or at least in my opinion. So you can see, and all of this is in one layer. No, so you can't like erase the special part. You just have it all in there. Then her gem. You see, and I'm picking just the colors from the reference right there. Again, you can do protect alpha, shade it. Now to the background, if you want to do something, you have to go under all of this, and then you can do what you want. Here, good things to do is use the bucket tool. You can use by canvas, so it, draws around this, but doesn't do this. And if you do the layer, it will only reference the layer, so that's the whole thing. It's all of this is really just about playing around with everything, and seeing what works for you, what doesn't, how you want to do it. Here I'm just kind of trying to get the color I want, so let's just try with screen. Just to get used to these type of programs, you just really need to play around with it, and you will get the hang of it eventually. Then you can just color the line art as well. Right now I'm just using Protect the Alpha. Oh, you should get darker color. Or, well, any color you like, Nothing's stopping you. Use what you want, dude. Do what you want. For the backstory, Gentry. But like, you don't need to use the colors there are. You could, I don't know, just go for it and pick a pink. That still works. That looks kind of nice. Or you could just make another layer, do it in clipping, then put the opacity over, and you get kind of purple thing. Just do what you want. Um, and hey, look at that, you're finished. This is really simple and probably very bad, but I hope it helped somehow. I don't know. Well, bye for now.